Hey, good morning, everybody. I had to figure out what the problem was with my OBS here, of course. There's been all kinds of issues this morning. My OBS crashed as soon as I tried to open it the first time. Okay, I think I have everything closed. I should be able to safely switch to the next screen, and I was. Sweet. Big thank you to the nearly $80 in donations that came in yesterday. Pretty amazing. There will be 3 streams today. There will be a morning stream, probably an early evening, mid-afternoon stream, and then a night stream. It is the last few days of the month, so I gotta get on the grind. Hopefully you guys will be here for that. Let me change the... What's up, William Whitman? How you doing, man? Spassington, what's going on, buddy? Spassington. Michael Whitman, Michael Whitman, Michael Whitman, Michael Whitman, Michael Whitman, Michael Whitman, Michael Whitman. Hey, by the way, guess what? Everybody who sent stars this month above us, I'm going to say above 500 stars, is going to be in the song. So every month we're going to make a new song, and everybody who sent above 500 stars is going to be in the song, or $5 in super chats. And I'll check all those names, and we're getting, now I won't be able to do every name every month. Sometime I'll have to pick like the top 10. Sometime I'll have to pick, you know, the top 20. But yeah, this month we're doing a parody of a song, Mambo Number 5, where I can mention a whole bunch of names. Getting ready for work. Good morning. Drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee too. Drinking coffee and looking at Cortina without a shirt on.
Okay.
Oh, you're just standing there.
I'm getting dressed.
You were standing there, moving them in a way to where you were trying to get my attention.
No.
I don't mind it.
It just happened to get your attention.
Okay. Dang it, my freaking controller's still not working.
Yeah, is your joystick up?
Oh, it's be dead. You're alright.
You didn't get my joke.
I did. Alright, darn it, I gotta reset the damn Steam Deck one more time. This thing's being a motherfucker today. Being really stupid. Let me see if I can just...
Take one.
Hey, Death Star, what's going on, man? How are you? Let me see if I can just disconnect and reconnect the Bluetooth. All right, here we go. The deck is being a deck. Yeah. All right, we're going to do Super Luigi Brothers 3 this morning. Hopefully it works this time. Come on now. Yeah. Here we go. Can you have the Starlink? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on just a second, brother. That's a question I love hearing. Alright, let me pin this for you here. Oop, nope. There we go. When someone asks for the link, it's like asking, who do I make the checkout to? What? They're out in the garage because they were wet. I personally like how it feels when I put on shoes. What do you need to do? What's up, Brian Kinross? Good morning, ADDers. Luigi kind of looks like Big John. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Hey, nerdy dad. Wait, wrong movie. That's funny. Man, I had some... Hey, Patty Kopacki, welcome in, dude. How are you? Here we go. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. We're definitely going to get a whistle today. So I saw we are getting Virtual Boy on the Nintendo Online. Not sure how I feel about that. Virtual Boy has some fun games, to be honest with you. I think it would be really neat if they did something like, you know, make it color, you know? Like, it's just red and black. Now they have the technology to, like, perfect Virtual Boy and make it what it should have been. I personally think it would be really cool if they started coming out with new Virtual Boy games. I personally was a fan of the Virtual Boy. I loved it. You know, I didn't know any better, though. I didn't know it was a failing system. Hey, Jacob Stinger with 500 stars wants to be in that song.
Definitely would love to be in the new song, yay.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, everyone above 500 stars is most definitely going to be in it. Well, hells to the yeah. Thank you so much, Jacob.
Goat emoji. Scream please. Smiley face emoji.
The goat
Embarrassed smiley
scream.
face emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Smile.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you so much to Joseph Neal. Joseph supporting Daily Neal. Incredible. And let me update these stars for Jacob Stinger, who wanted to be in that song. Man, so this morning I had... Dude, taking sardines and covering them with Japanese barbecue sauce is so good. And then I had a little bit of steak this morning, sardines, 2 pieces of French bread, little pieces of French bread. The goat scream is hilarious.
Oh, thank you, 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 thank you.
Oh man. Yeah, so everyone who does 5 or more is going to be mentioned in the song, and of course the people who do more than that, like the top 5 or top 10 are basically going to have the biggest mentions, but 500 stars will at least get you a mention in the song. I closed the door just because he was screaming. Oh no, it's for you're already in there, Joseph. He just dropped his bottle, is all. Yes. It is actually really good. Sardines with Japanese barbecue sauce was delicious, and I warmed them up a bit too. Do I have a Virtual Boy? I have 3 Virtual Boys and like 12 games. I have Telero Boxer. I have hey, what's up, Spencer Spang? I have Telero Boxer, Red Alert, Mario Clash, Wario, the Wario game. I have Bases Loaded. It's like a Bases Loaded style game for the system. Yeah, I have 1 Virtual Boy that's absolutely perfect. Like stand and everything are perfect. Do I have it in television? We have it in television downstairs, right? That's the one that's in the box, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it in television, like in the box. I forget though, because I bought it off my neighbor like last year or the year before. An Atari 2600 and a in television. Big thanks again to Jacob Stinger for the 500 stars and freaking Joseph Neal for the $2 super chat. Man, that's awesome. We had a $50 super chat come in yesterday from Adam Nelson, man. That was awesome. Yeah, that'll probably be one of the first things to go when I sell stuff is the boxed systems. Like my broken Virtual Boy, I'll probably sell. Broken Virtual Boy with a box. I wish I could adjust the size of some of my stream avatars without having to log out. Do you have the expansion that only lets you play? No, I don't have that. Nope, I never got into collecting in television stuff. It just happened to come across my way, and I was like, it was the right price. It was cheap. Like, cheap as hell. Like, my neighbor got this stuff. He's like, just give me a price. Like, I don't care. Like, it was one of those situations. Like, I think I got... That day, I got a Nintendo 64 and like 4 controllers and a television, an Atari 2600 in the box. I forgot a Sega Genesis. I got another Sega. I know I got another Sega because I hooked it up in my son's room for a little while, and then he started like mistreating it, leaving the controllers on the floor, leaving the games on the floor. You know, he's only 8, so I took it out of the room. He was younger then, he was like 6 or something like that, but yeah. He liked it for a little while though. The Virtual Boy was legit a... Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you, buddy. How you been, man? The Virtual Boy was probably would have been better off just remaining a prototype. Your sister used to step on your Sega to turn it off? Yeah, she's mean. The Virtual Boy was ahead of its time and not. So the Virtual Boy was definitely ahead of its time in like the fact that you could look in something and view it and it had LEDs. There were definitely aspects of it that were ahead of its time. But it's so funny that a product can be ahead of its time and a flop at the same time. But that's you know, I mean, that was the Sega Dreamcast Online too. The Sega Dreamcast Online, you could like stream games to play them from the Sega Dreamcast. Your head still burns from it. You're funny. Is there a system I don't have but I'm looking for? I've kind of given up on the systems that I don't have that I was looking for at this point. I've kind of lost interest. God damn it. One of them was the CDI. The CDI was a system for a long time that I was looking for, that I had the opportunity to get a few times and I passed up on it because I just felt like it was too much to get for just one game. Hell yeah, Quincy. You remember playing with the Virtual Boy at Media Play? Do I own a Jaguar? Yes. I do own a Jaguar. I got one at the right price in like 2016. Oh man, if I had the room, I actually have a you guys ever heard of X Arcade? Those really nice like dual arcade sticks that you can buy. I have one of those with a Raspberry Pi built into it. That actually, I have an extra TV too. I've been thinking for years about building an arcade cabinet for it, but I'll probably do that eventually, like when we have the extra money and when the kids are at school and when I can really focus on something all day. Because right now I can't do shit during the day except for change diapers and stream.
But eventually, when all the kids are in school, I'll have the chance to, you know, garden, to metal detect. I really want to metal detect eventually. I did that on purpose, by the way, for those who are gonna chastise later. Maybe not anybody in here right now, but for those who are watching later, I skipped the celebration on purpose, the getting the 3 stars and because I don't need the extra lights. So I always try to skip it. Do I have a metal detector? No. Easily obtainable. My next purchase is a Blu-ray disc burner. So I can take the ISOs off my PS3 games and dump them onto my Steam Deck. Yeah, I plan on doing metal detecting content eventually, Jacob. Yeah, Janitor Man, I have an 11-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2.5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Dude. Some days some days think of all the wedding rings you'll find when you go metal detecting. Yeah, turn them in. I want to find old coins and stuff. There's a we live next to the Katy Trail and we live next to Daniel Boone's house, and there's a whole bunch of area in Old Town and stuff like that that I would love to, you know, it's a lot of kids, man. I barely make it through the day some days. I'm so stressed sometimes. But I'm gonna have a fleet of workers when I'm older. Mow the lawn, you rake. You pull the weeds. All 3 of you get out there and shovel the driveway. A football team. Dude. Yeah. These kids will never know what it's like to have to walk to work, more than likely. I literally so I live on a hill. And I had to walk down a hill. I literally walked uphill both ways to work when I was a kid.
Yeah.
In the rain. I walked to work in the snow one time. Not even kidding you. We live on a hill right now. We live on the same hill I lived on when I was a kid. Corinne can vouch for it. Okay, well, go. Okay, alright.
You didn't have to take him.
Oh, well, that's what I thought you were doing, because you kept inching closer and closer.
I'm just showing him the cute baby.
Okay.
Because he's so cute. Look how happy he is to have his daddy.
You're so cute, but you drive Dad crazy some days. Are you in a washing machine? I think he beat you in Mario A to D. He's studying your moves. Oh. You got thick, strong legs.
He's so cute.
Little ADD. There's 3 of them in this house, and one of them looks even more like me.
Yeah, it's true.
Eli, my son, and Lucas looks like Corinne. Lucas, though, and I, man. That boy, he's so smart. Like, he's to the point where he knows when something's funny and we both laugh about things together. I'll tell you what, it's something special sometimes, man. Is that red hair? He might have like strawberry blondish hair, but I'm pretty sure Corinne's dad has a lot of Irish in him. And Corinne had kind of reddish hair when she was... Corinne has kind of reddish hair right now, like blonde, strawberry blonde hair. So, yep, could be red tint. Right now he's in the don't put me down phase. Yeah. Hi, buddy.
Let me put him down.
If you guys hear any crying, mom's putting the one baby down so she can change the other baby's diaper. Imagine trying to swim like Mario or Luigi. I don't think you can actually paddle that way. I mean, technically he's just doggy paddling. Big thanks again to Jacob Stinger with the 500 stars. Thank you again to Joseph Neal with the $2 super chat.
Broccoli, just give it up. It's all over.
We gotta go to Costco today, get more baby formula. I need to take a walk tonight, even if it's snowy. Even if it's 15 degrees, I need to go for a walk later. Ah, more mini pizzas. We are out of mini pizzas. Hi. Hi, Bubby. Hi, oh, Bubby. Hi. Hi, dude, you're a big one.
This is his twin.
This is my twin right here.
Hi.
I do. I didn't have to tickle him.
You want a banana?
Banana.
Where?
We need more Hot Pockets. I'm down to chimney. You know what you should try? Dude. Patrick Keller. Dude. Patrick. Dude. You need to get some croissants or some biscuits, okay? Croissants or biscuits. Get some cheese, some marinara sauce, and some pepperoni or whatever else you want to put in there. And you just lay out a little croissant, you lay out a little marinara, some cheese, some pepperoni, close it up, and you have the most amazing pizza-filled croissants. Or pizza-filled biscuits. You can make biscuit and gravy filled biscuits. You don't just gotta put them on a tray. You can flatten those biscuits out before they're cooked, put a little flour on them, and put biscuits and gravy inside and make a little fucking biscuit balloon. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You got any cheese in the fridge right now? It takes like 15 minutes to bake. Just set it at... Yeah, you have cheese and sauce. There you go. You're there. You can even do that with eggs. You can make egg-filled croissants. Yeah, the tube croissants are fucking great for that. Absolutely. Try it. If you're out of Hot Pockets, give that a shot. You'll thank me. They're delicious. And then, here's another thing you can do, okay? Listen to this. Listen, okay? You cut up an apple, you take some brown sugar, and you take some honey, and you put that in an air fryer together, and you air fry that shit until it becomes like apple pie consistency, and then you put that in a croissant, and you close that up, and you have apple-filled croissants, apple pie-filled croissants, naturally sweetened with honey. Fucking delicious. Yeah, biscuit and gravy-filled biscuits, right? I know. And you could literally put anything inside a biscuit, close it up, and then you can even do pizza-filled biscuits. You can do Philly steaks-filled biscuits. You can do burger-filled biscuits. Yeah. Try it and let me know. Hey, we've started Operation Kitchen Stream setup as well. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably get a tripod and another camera and maybe do the, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a tripod for my phone, rather. Did someone say gravy? I love gravy. Oh, man. I love making the apple pie filling. Oh my gosh, it's so good to put on ice cream. And you just measure with your heart. Like, I use no measurements. What's up, Chris Knapp? So I've figured out the way that I'm going to start doing the songs. Everyone above 500 is going to be in the songs. Next month, we are starting giveaways again, by the way. If we reach between the two channels, between YouTube and Facebook, if we reach 2,000 in donations, which last month we reached 3,400, keep that in mind. Thank you so much to some amazing people. This month is a lot lower, but it is what it is. It's the month after Christmas. It's expected. Napster is a cool nickname. But anyway, so every 1,000 stars or $10 in super chats, you get the opportunity to win either $50 if we hit 2K. If we hit 3K, it's $100, and if we hit 4K, it's $200, and if we hit 5K, it's $400. There's as much as a $400 cash prize, basically. Oh. So that'll be every month from now on. Every month that we hit at least the ability to do it, you know. Anyway. But yeah. And then I think what I'm going to do if I hit a certain amount of stars, Sunday to Sunday, I'll do a giveaway on Monday nights now, what I would do. Laying down while lurking. Oh, you busted your ass all night, I bet, huh? My gosh. I feel so full of energy right now. Seriously, I had sardines covered in Japanese barbecue sauce this morning. So good. Honestly, just give it a try. And then I had steak and eggs. Steak and 3 eggs. I feel like I'm bursting with energy right now. I really do. It's a good feeling. I've been watching this thing on sardines lately, and I like sardines, but I've never taken them as seriously as I do now. But they're so good for you. Yeah, I had more today. Yeah, I know that that avocado looked gross too. How it was set up like mashed potatoes with the salsa on top like gravy. But when I mixed it together and ate a bite of avocado with the egg, it was so good. Yeah, I love anchovies too. You've never had sardines? Do you like salmon or tilapia? Do you like, you know, fishy fishes, Patrick? I didn't say do you like fishy fishes, Corinne.
Oh.
You just won't try sardines because of how they look. But you like salmon, and you like tilapia, and you like fish. You just won't try them. If you like fish, try sardines. They look gross, but they are really, really good for you. You can eat the bones and everything. It wasn't too shabby, unlike this past weekend. Well, good. Yep, I'm gonna have Corinne start picking me up at least 3 to 4 cans of sardines a week. So I won't eat them tomorrow, but then they're low in mercury too, so you could technically eat them every day. I would try it, but I wouldn't buy it. I mean, you know, they're only about $1 a can, you know? So they're not really that expensive. Next time you go to the store, just pick up 1 can. You can even mix them with your pasta sauce. Like instead of tuna mac, you could do sardine mac. I'm doing good, Ashley. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, y'all, let's celebrate real quick. Give me a hashtag Jacob or a hashtag Joseph or a hashtag Joe to the 2 supporters of the stream this morning. Yeah, the Virtual Boy will become available again. I'm not worried about it. Whenever it becomes available, I just want Corinne to get it. The Virtual Boy thing for... We only need 1. Sardine patch croissants. I mean, you can definitely do cheese, marinara, and some sardines in there. It'd be good. Hashtag Jacob, hashtag Joe. Bill Koufax's mom is a wonderful lady. No! Son of a bitch! Hey, just dropping in. Buy the like, give it a like and a share. I'll be lurking while I'm working. Hell yeah. Dude, I swear I could probably go get like rice and some seaweed and some avocado and yeah, but I would just put sardines in there. Oof is right, Ori. That's exactly what I was thinking. Are you talking about the original Virtual Boy, Aaron? Hey, Mark Popolizio, welcome in, man. How are you? Wow. I am getting my butt handed to me today. No! I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Let's play some Ninja Gaiden. I meant to just go to settings and mess with my latency because I felt like I was, you know, like the controller. Anyway. Whatever. I guess I'll do that before I start a game. Let's do it now. Let's see here. Latency. Run ahead. I want it to run about 2 frames ahead. Okay. Wish I could save that. Oh well, I played 3 levels of that. Granted, I got some running to do anyway, so it might be good just do a quick run of Mario 3. Salutations, Facebook goers and YouTubers. There is only one version of the Virtual Boy, yes. It wasn't a very long-ran system. Mario 3 doesn't automatically save. If that would have been Mario World, I would have been fine. Are you searching on Amazon for an original Virtual Boy, Aaron? You're never gonna find it on there. And if you do, it's gonna be wickedly overpriced. Virtual Boys are not cheap. I got a Virtual Boy back in 2017 when no one gave a shit about them and they weren't cheap. Something about collecting, I've always had hindsight about what is going to be like.
Foresight, not hindsight.
Foresight, whatever. I've always had the foresight to know what was going to be sought after. Like in 2013, I was collecting TurboGrafx 16, and around 2017, that shit went wild. You know, like I started collecting GameCube years before it went wild, and original Xbox is starting to go wild now. I was collecting that back in 2014. My buddy one time, he came up to, I had a buddy who sold video games for a living, basically like on the side, and like it was his side hustle, but it was a big side hustle. He came up to my work where I was working at one point in time and opened his trunk, and he had like 80 Xbox games in the back. He's like, I'm gonna give you first picks, and they're all $2 a piece. I'm like, oh my god. So I probably picked out 30 games at that point right there. I was like, I got $60 on me, let's do this. So yeah, that was a good day too. And then I got an anybody remember that blue Nintendo bag with the red lettering, like to carry a Nintendo in? I had a buddy give me one of those or whatever, like over the years. I had a guy give me an N64. His name is James. And it was like, I think this was like 2012, and he's just like, yeah, I got this N64 with Mario Party and 4 controllers and this and that, and I was about to throw it away, and I'm like, well, Dan collects, so like over the years, like I've been collecting, like I said, since like 1999. There's a lot of stuff that I got just by people knowing that I collected and just giving it to me because they were going to throw it away. It's like, do you want this? I'm going to throw it out. I'm like, don't throw that out. And that's how I got 3 N64s. And then I have 3 TurboGrafx 16s because I kept coming across TurboGrafx 16s, but they didn't have a power supply, and you don't want to use a Nintendo power supply on a TurboGrafx 16. Even though it'll work, it's too much amperage, it'll fry the capacitors. So I waited and waited, but every time I came across a TurboGrafx 16, I just kept buying them. So I came across 2 before I finally found one, and I was finding it for like 60 or 70 a piece at the time. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. You know, I you know, just in case just in case one of mine doesn't work. And so, the best deal I got on a TurboGrafx 16 was in 2013 at a flea market, and I finally found the power supply. Look up TurboGrafx 16 power supply. You'll see what I'm talking about. They're fucking expensive. They're like $60 just for the power brick. Just to plug in the system now at $60, $70 just for the power brick. And so I got the TurboGrafx 16 and a turbo booster, which is like this thing that plugs to the back of the TurboGrafx 16 that allows you to just basically do RCA. That's all it does, is it takes the system and plugs in this big fucking thing just to be able to do RCA. Which RCA is the yellow, red, white. In case you're wondering, it's the sound and video cord. For those who don't know. And I got the turbo booster. It's called the turbo booster. That thing is like $100 now, just the fucking turbo booster. So component, component. That's another way to say it. Yep. But I didn't want to say component because I'd have to explain component too, because there's component and then there's composite, which is the red, yellow, white, green, blue, red. Anyway. And then there's S-Video, and then there's auxiliary, which is the screw-in thing. Anyway. But yes, just Death Star. So I got the TurboGrafx 16, the turbo booster. I'm gonna do a game room tour video later. Keep your eyes open. That's gonna be the YouTube video today. How much are Virtual Boys on eBay? We'll get to that. So I got a TurboGrafx 16, the turbo booster, a controller, Keith Courage, Legendary Axe, and the power brick for $90. And I was like, done. Give it to me. Give me all of it. It was all, and you know what? My moderator, Mod Saturday, his name is Chris. He's the one who sold it to me. He's the one who ran the eBay business. Now he didn't run an eBay, but he did do eBay, but he mostly did flea markets. Now he just does Bitcoin. That's all he does now. He's been mining Bitcoin for like the past probably 5-7 years. He's gonna be filthy rich. Anyway, my Pelican tilt pack I got on eBay sealed is at my post office for delivery. The Pelican tilt pack has motion controls. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, TurboGrafx 16 on eBay is about $161 for a unit, probably no games and stuff. Look up one in the box, because I have an original box. I got a box for $10 back in 2013, and I remember I was getting made fun of by people. It's like, you just bought a box? No game system? No nothing? Like, yeah, I just bought the box. And I remember getting made fun of by my ex-girlfriend hard for that at the time. She was like thinking it was so dumb just to buy this box. She's like, I don't care if it's $1. That's trash. You just bought trash. And I'm like, no. I'm going to redo video rentals? No. I'd have to put a deposit on every single thing I rented. No, if I do anything, eventually, Corinne and I are going to open a sandwich game store. A sandwich game store coffee shop where I stream at the same time. I mean, that's totally possible. In like 15 years, when all my kids are old enough to work, I could employ them all. I could stream inside the store. We could make sandwiches. We could sell video games. I mean, could you imagine that? That's something the whole family could do. I have myself a workforce, you know? I'm not muted. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna redo the rental video. Yep, I still have my rental cases sitting right here. I like sandwiches. Okay, Virtual Boys on eBay. I mean, rather than asking me, you could just look, Latursky, you know? Virtual Boys for just the console and one game is running about $350 to $425 right now. Look at that. Just the Virtual Boy unit is $389.
Just the unit with the stand, finding one working with the stand. Just the head unit, untested, is $199. I could probably sell, if I put my whole Virtual Boy collection on eBay, I have one Virtual Boy that works, perfect stand, another Virtual Boy that's broken, but the stand was good enough for me to glue it to the headset, so it doesn't come off the stand. And then I have another one with no stand, just the headset. All three of them work. One is perfect because one is resoldered, so that makes it even worth even more because it's resoldered. And then I have about 12 games and a box. I could probably put all my Virtual Boy shit on eBay for like $2,000. That'd be a big one right there. One day. Like I said, I'll do a video later. What makes the Virtual Boy different? Well, right, I know, look that up. But, I mean, I'm just doing a quick search. I tell everybody about looking up completed listings here, Death Star. If they're trying to actually sell something, or they're trying to, you know, get the most out of it, or they're trying to list something, yeah. No, you're not dumb for that. You guys are asking such good questions. That is such a good question. I can't wait to answer it, Patrick. I'm blurry. Thank you for letting me know. I need a new camera, and I'm tired of, I'm gonna get a non-refurbished one this time around. I'm gonna do a nice write-off on a camera for, I don't know, maybe I'll dump 150 into a camera. Let's see here. Morning, buddy. So the Virtual Boy. There's a big story behind the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy was invented by the same guy who made the Game Boy, Gunpei Yokoi. Really actually kind of a sad story, because this guy was a visionary. This guy created, like, the Game Boy. Like I said, he was amazing. And he was the inventor for, like, he started off, I believe Gunpei Yokoi made the extender hand. Did Gunpei Yokoi make the extender hand the very first Nintendo toy?
Yes. Gunpei Yokoi designed the Ultra Hand in 1966. It was Nintendo's first big hit, selling over 1.2 million units, and was a simple, accordion-style wooden, extending arm. While not the very first product, it was their first major, successful, non-card toy.
So Gunpei Yokoi created the Ultra Hand, and then he went on to create the Game Boy, and then he created the Virtual Boy. And what's so sad about this story is that hold on, guys, I'm in the middle of a story. Any further questions I'm going to answer when I'm all done. You guys can post your questions, but I'm not gonna forget what I'm saying. So no offense to anybody who's asking anything, I will get to your question, I promise. So Gunpei Yokoi created the Game Boy, and then he created the Virtual Boy, and the Virtual Boy unfortunately did so terrible, but it wasn't even his fault, you know, like, it wasn't his fault that it did that. It was Nintendo's fault for trying to push this product out. And I mean, he had a good vision, but unfortunately, if they wanted to make the Virtual Boy in its full vision, it wouldn't have been able to be done back then, because the system was going for LEDs, which in 1994-95, whenever they were creating this thing, green LEDs didn't exist yet. So all there was red and blue LEDs, and blue LEDs were really expensive and red was the cheapest. So they just decided to make the system red and black. That system should have never came out, to be honest with you. It should have stayed on the chopping block, you know, it was basically a what do you call a product that's not out yet? It was a not a beta, but a you guys know what's the word I'm looking for? You guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it should have stayed on the creator floor. It should have, on the cutting room floor.
Prototype, thank you. It should have stayed a prototype. Absolutely should have stayed a prototype. It should have never been released. Thank you so much, Death Star Jedi. Thank you, Chris. It should have stayed a prototype. And Gunpei Yokoi, unfortunately, after the failure of the Virtual Boy, they took this guy who created the Ultra Hand, and they took the Ultra Hand. Thank you, Eric Butler. They took the guy who created the Ultra Hand and created the Game Boy and created all the variations of the Game Boy. They took him and they gave him a window seat in Japan. That's basically like, you know, we're not going to fire you, but you're not going to do anything useful, unfortunately. So they basically like it was essentially the equivalent of putting a dunce cap on him. And, you know, but he was so, I mean, it's like they just forgot, you know, it's like the what have you done for me lately thing. They forgot that he, you know, basically gave Nintendo their big start. You know, he invented the Ultra Hand, he invented the Game Boy, and he had a big failure, which probably wasn't even his fault. It was Nintendo pushing him to create this thing that wasn't ready yet, you know, and then he gets blamed for it. You know, unfortunately, he was the creator of so many great things, and then he was the fall guy. And then he sadly died later. He was riding his scooter not shortly after, and he died. He got hit by a scooter, and really sad story, actually. I get very passionate about video games. But yeah, crazy that the you know, just died a very quick sad death. Let's see here. Is that asking price a solid listing? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, you just need to, I would say, you know, anything on eBay is worth trying because eBay has a good return policy. You know, eBay will straight up give you the means to contact the person. If they're not messaging you back, they'll lose their eBay privileges. So eBay is not like this, you know, like market to where you can just kind of screw people over. You know, it maybe used to be, but now eBay has so many procedures and protocols in place to protect the purchaser and protect the buyer, you know, the seller, you know. So pretty much anything is, I bought things off eBay with someone with 0 reviews. I've been someone's first buyer, you know. That's my new fact of the day I learned. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad I could share some fun information about video games. I absolutely love game history. There is a show that you would absolutely love, Patrick Keller, and it's called G4 TV Icons. Watch low prices with stupid shipping in price because people try to circumvent the final value fee. Oh yeah, for sure. No, you're right. I always go, I always filter it out, buy it now, free shipping. Like one of my favorite things to do. Good morning, Phil Koufax. Thanks for the react, dude. I forgot to say something because I was so into hearing my own voice. I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Yeah, video games are fun. The facts about video games are fun. Patrick, you would love the show G4 TV Icons. It's free to watch on YouTube. It's absolutely amazing. They have stories about the failure of the arcade, you know, the crash of video games, Street Fighter, the hype of Street Fighter, the birth of Mortal Kombat, Mega Man. Money corrupts when it is the motivation. Nintendo just went for it with the Virtual Boy. They shouldn't have either. I did eBay for a living to wow, that's crazy. I just subscribed on YouTube. You're welcome. It's so good. G4 TV Icons. So good. There's like 65 total documentaries, and even the ones that you might not think are interesting, like the EverQuest one or the Madden story, like even if you don't care about Madden, the story of John Madden and how he made, like how he just wasn't satisfied with how you know, electronic video game football didn't seem real, and like the prospect of putting like 5 players on the screen all doing different things at the time was just wild, you know. You guys don't even realize how much of an opportunity and a chance you guys are giving me here, just sitting here talking about video games. Having even a finite, small, captive audience is something that, like, I wanted to do ever since I watched G4 TV back in the day. So just sitting here talking to you guys is a thrill a lot of the time. What a history nut you are, ADD. I appreciate that. I do love the history of video games so much. How are you? Doing all right here. Just installed Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 on my PC. Hey, good deal. Those are great games. You can get so many cheap games on Steam. All good short contents, a daily minute of game history. Dude, the G4 TV episodes are really fun to watch too. They only last about 20 minutes or so, so they're like perfect, quick, you know, fun content, like the story of Sonic. I know, I love talking video games too. I could talk video games all day. This is what I enjoy the most, is talking about the history of games and just talking with people. I honestly like days when I get done and I'm venting the whole time, or I'm stressed. That's not my content. This is my content. You know, this is what I feel like is, you know, what I like to put out the most, is just having a good time talking about the history and the beauty that is these electronic entertainment devices. It's great, ADD. Appreciate you for our love of games, and not just that, but our collective memories. Yes, the memories are what make us. Absolutely, yes, most definitely. Oh, man. The pinnacle. I hate these games. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb were great in those days. Yeah, I dig this, man. I always remember stuff better put into a story format, full real. You know, the early days of X-Play, oh, Olivia Munn, man. Those early days of X-Play, I mean, dude, and yeah. Yeah, Olivia Munn, man. Oh my god. The bird gave you the bird. Yeah, he did, that son of a bitch. Yeah, Olivia Munn was amazing. I still want to know what this team was. Yeah, who knows? No, I just know you. Nothing. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I used to have a lot of fun. Like, one of my favorite things to do, like if you're collecting or you're just searching for fun things, if you can do a very general search, like just NES games or PSP games, or hey Matthew, welcome in. It is coffee time. I need another cup.
Coffee time.
Thank you so much. That's so awesome of you, Matthew. You freaking rock, dude. Oh, Matthew, by the way, new song coming next month. It's going to be based on Mambo number 5, and anybody who sent 5 or more in either PayPal or stars is going to be in the song, so you're going to be in another song, buddy, coming up. And with Mambo number 5 style song, I can name a whole bunch of people. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be awesome. All right, here we go. Yep, every month we're doing a new song for the community based on the community. Thank you so much, Matthew.
ADD is being a content creator and a full-time streamer your dream job?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's nothing else I'd rather do. There's absolutely nothing else I would rather do than this, for real. Yeah, I am 1000% doing what I like. Yeah. No, if I woke up and like this was all a dream, I would be so sad. Like suddenly I wake up and I'm 18 again, and they're like, wake up, you hit your head really hard. Like, no, send me back, get the baseball bat. I'm gonna close my door so I don't wake up kiddos.
Been a while, Spree Browski. Love your always excellence in streaming. Alien monster emoji. Fire emoji. Toilet
Been a while, broski. Sorry, broski. Never any sorries, man. You're not necessary. You're awesome. Thank you again, Matthew. Hey, man. I appreciate it. Even if you're not in here every day, and even if you don't, you know, support for a while, I know you still love the stream. I used to play wrestlers, watching X play. I used to play video games and watch X play, or sit on my computer. The Matrix, only without the cool stuff. Alright, I'm gonna run out of time anyway. You have all the Dragon Age games for Xbox? Hey, we got a star party going. It only has 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, but we do have a star party going. Star party! Thank you so much for starting a star party. It's like a hype train. I mean, you know what? It sucks that you missed G4, but G4 had their chance to come back and they fucked it up. One thing that they should have never done and never mixes, and this is what I've known since I started streaming in 2017. I have known, do not mix politics and gaming. Do not mix world events and gaming. Do not mix my religious beliefs and gaming, which that one I'm kind of starting to blur the line on a little bit. I'm actually thinking about doing a Sunday morning show sometimes where I play like nothing but Bible games, but we'll see. But I'm still not going to be like, you know, all week long, like mentioning, you know, things and making people, and I know some people don't believe, and, you know, that's fine. You know, I would love everybody to believe, you know, but anyway, that's not the point. You know, but anyway. But you get what I'm saying. You know, it's I still want to be respectful of everybody and all their beliefs and what's going on, and make it a comfortable spot for everyone, a neutral spot. But maybe with one day to be like, hey, this is my day where I get to, you know, blah 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 blah. But we'll see. That's just for the future. But anyway, so yeah, they did that. They mixed politics and video games. You know, when as long as you don't find any politics game, yeah, right. Political games, yeah, right. The closest I would probably ever get to that would be like Ace Attorney, you know. For sure, you know, and there could be some people who will be like, well, I'm not really into this content, but I'll see him on his regular shows. You know, we'll see. You know, because here's the thing. Realistically, like, you got, you know, the world's opinion of me doesn't matter. You know, I'm going to believe in Jesus no matter what, and I'm not going to be ashamed of it. But I'm still not going to make people uncomfortable about it. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to go to heaven if I don't, you know, like if I'm, you know, like ashamed about it, you know? No, I didn't get rid of the lights. What lights? What? Oh, no. But anyway, G4 TV got very political when it first came back out. And that one girl, Frost, is like, today we're going to talk about sexism in gaming. And it's like, okay. You know, she's like, Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb were not meant to be easy on the eyes for you. Okay, let's see here. Hold on just a second. Olivia Munn, Maxim cover. Yeah, no. Olivia Munn most definitely bobbed for hot dogs and wore a French maid outfit, you know, and jumping into a pool of whipped cream. Yeah, no. Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb were definitely, like, very talented, very awesome gamers, but at the same time, still definitely meant to be easy on the eyes for the people who watch the show. Do you see that? Yeah, I'm gonna charge your phone as soon as mine's done charging. Thanks for the schmack, just for talking about another lady. I'm getting glared at like crazy, but no, like, they were easy on the eyes. And for most men who watched G4 back in the day.
Am I easy on the eyes for you?
Most definitely.
Like what's
Oh yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, so the whole, like, she just went off on the audience, and then, you know, like, it wasn't long after that the G4 shut down. So yeah, politics and gaming do not mix. I used to play Civilization a lot. That could be a political game. That's true, actually. But no, that'd be funny. That game is unforgiving. I just rage quit. It was more of a quiet quitting rage quit. for my Gen Z crowd out there. Well, I won't lie, y'all. There's some pretty smart Gen Z out there. We better start embracing them a little bit, you know. I don't have to like silent walking. Polite rage quit. But yeah, so no, they G4 TV should have stuck to what it did best. Dang it, I just closed the door. Oh, at least she has the other doors closed. Okay. All right, she closed the baby's door. That's good. Yeah, for real. Show me a clip, Quincy. I'm sure it'll probably be great. Kyle Haley, you're funny. Yeah, Cortina doesn't even like me looking at animated women, man. She doesn't want me looking at any other females whatsoever. And I don't blame her. you know. But I mean, you can't help it sometimes when someone comes on the screen, you know. It's like she heard me. She just said, "You stop it." I'm not even doing anything. It's cute that she's that way. Yeah, I agree. My mom used to cover I remember specifically when I was a kid, a Madonna video came on, and I remember my mom standing in front of the TV with a washcloth covering the TV and like giving my dad the third degree, and my dad sitting there like smirking at me, just giving me a funny, you know, funny look, funny smile, you know. That's a funny memory that I have of my dad. Cortina, don't act all innocent. We know you check out those handsome men ordering coffee. You said, no, I don't. No, she's actually very much like a doesn't like other people, doesn't want to go out anywhere type of person. She just wants to be home. And I am okay with that. Lies, Cortina. Chris Knapp said, hey, Phil. Cough, cough. Stellar Blade. Hey, Super C, how you doing, buddy? We always have a lone wolf over on Twitch. And don't anybody bother going over there. I'm not worried about it. I'm just commenting, just saying. Just super saying. But I will say, if you are watching on a PC, and you could just even like open it on another, you know, like on another like another tab, and just leave it, don't even bother, but just keep it open, that could count as another viewer, and that would help. Out of 10 level palettes, which one is your favorite? What? Like are you talking about like the color of the Tetris pieces? I'm sorry, I'm just slightly confuddled. Hey, Chris, says Phil. Miss Joanna, won't you cry for me? Or don't you cry for me? I always watch on multiple tabs. Shh. The Tetris block colors, I mean, oh, I don't know. That's a good question, though. I don't even think about that, I guess. Well, hey, if you do ever have it open, Patrick Keller, and you feel like just throwing a comment over there for fun, oh, there we go. Yeah, if you just, you know, if you just happen to have it open, you know, and you want to throw a comment over there, I'll read it and everybody will see it. You guys are awesome. That would be a way to boost the viewership over there. You never know. Hey, Mod, how are you? He's not a mod, but his name is Mod. How are you? You like this game? Well, hell yeah, welcome in. He's a modest. I won't lie, I'm thinking about getting a new chair at Costco today because my poor buttages. No, seriously though, like this chair is uncomfortable. You know what's funny is they have the cell phone people there who try to sell like cell phones and try to talk to everyone who walks by. Kimmy? Okay, I can do that. Well, welcome in. So I always try to think of something kind of funny to say when I walk by because I don't want to buy a phone, but they always want to try to sell me on a phone. So sometimes I say like, one time I said, "Oh, we're Amish. We don't use cell phones," and then another time I said, "I don't like things that are rectangle." But I always afterwards I say, "I'm just kidding. I respect your hustle. You know, I sold this and this and that for a while. Good luck." You know, so I'm always nice to them, but I always try to think of something like funny to say to them, which is probably lame to a lot of them, but some of them laugh. And you know, you can't please everybody all the time, but if I can make 60% of the people happy 100% of the time, I'm pretty happy with that. Can I get a butt scratcher? Yeah. Just wipe it off when you're done. Don't get the chair that Glenn has with the metal bar that sticks out from it.
Yeah, he gets stuck on that sometimes.
Hey, look, it's going to be a brand new game of Tetris. Check it out. Corey Allen, welcome in. Butt scratcher. Hey, if you call me a butt scratcher one more time, I'm out of here. Have you guys seen that person on YouTube who puts a toilet around their head and then he's like, "Don't call me a loser. Don't call me a loser." And he just keeps egging people on to like call him shit. He wears a toilet seat around his head. You guys seen that? That's... A butt scratcher is better than a butt sniffer. That's true. Tetris DX. Yeah, I have played that. It's like a redo of the original Tetris, but in color. I like the Nintendo Tetris the best. But that game is good. Have I seen the Tengen version? Of course I have. Yeah, I actually have, I don't have Tengen Tetris, but I have about 12 Tengen games. I'm doing a game room tour on my YouTube channel later. So definitely check it out. I will be doing it live. Hopefully Quincy can be there to ban any trolls. Hopefully Kyle Haley can be there to share it out like he always does. Chris Frederick might be able to show up. You never know. Oh, jeez. Couldn't get it over in time. Yep, it's over. You were right. You called it. That's true.
I'm omnipresent, ADD. Oh, man.
All right. So, Jacob Stinger and Matthew Berger or Joseph Neal can pick a game to play. Please don't pick any Sonics or Marios. I don't want to play Streets of Rage. I don't want to play Golden Axe. I don't really want to play Mega Man. But pick anything you want. The rocket went up. Let's see here. Thank you. I can never seem to reach level 19, which is the highest level I've ever gotten. Why are yawns contagious? What's my theory? Why are yawns contagious?
Yawns spread because of social and neurological factors. Mirror neurons, which trigger imitation, play a role, and it's linked to empathy, especially among close relationships. It also helps with social bonding and group awareness.
Wow, so when I yawn and you guys yawn, that means we're like bonded. I heard a funny thing that if you think someone across the room is watching you, yawn. And if they yawn too, then they've been watching you. James bonding. In real life lurkers. So when I yawn, if you yawn, it just means we have a close relationship. Target program. Use arrows to locate targets. No shit, game. Oh yeah, it is. I won't lie, I'm using turbo today. I don't give a shit. Pressing the button this much would suck. This is what This is a game. This game is why turbo controllers were invented. Put the cookie down now. Dude, Phil Hartman. Like, if only we could just have Phil Hartman still alive, man. I am my shoulder down to my elbow is like hurting from sleeping. If you keep seeing me stretch my arm, I'm just trying to get some relief. Thank you for helping me get to 600 stars today. Who's gonna drive it up to level 2? Oh, what? That was crazy. Okay, I'm gonna save right here. Yeah, that was weird. Hurts. The Phil Startman. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Andy Dick, man. Fucking Andy Dick, dude. Taken away. Yep, I agree, Phil. I've heard that. Yep, you're right. The Phil Hartman story is sad. I used to watch a lot of E! True Hollywood Story. Did you know those are watchable? E! True Hollywood Story, pop-up video. I love the 90s. I love the 80s 3D. That's all watchable on YouTube for free. You sleep too much. Play more games. Patio Keller, just ADD. Just add an O to your name. I love Home Improvement E! True Hollywood Story. If you haven't seen that one, I don't know if I have. I may have. But isn't that funny that it's been so many years since then? Like, they'd need to make a whole new one. I saw Andy Dick on someone's Kick IRL the other day. Yeah, all these people who were once super relevant. Man, if Andy Dick could have been super famous if he would have just stayed away from the drugs, man. My middle initial is O, Chris. My mailman comes Patio Keller. My entire life, people think my last name is Keller. O Keller. No. I was on to something, Patty. You had a friend that called you patty cakes? That's funny. I mean, too easy, but yeah, funny. I can't stop yawning now. Patty cake, baker's man. I love the game iNinja. That's a fun game. Super Monkey Ball. All right. Let's see here. Oh, some Shinobi. Oh, actually, I haven't played Contra yet. Let's play some Contra. Here we go. Go take a brisk, silent walk. Hey, at least your name didn't get turned into a big red dog. Oh, man. Yeah, kids were brutal in the 80s, man. They'll take anything to make fun of you back in the day. Sorry, Cliff. I like Clifford too. All right, time to plug in Cortina's phone before I forget. Patty Kopecky, welcome in. Thanks for the followage of 1,457 days. Contra! It would have been cool if the movie was good, but it wasn't. It was basically Martin Short as an adult trying to get into Wally World. There we go. $12 and 7 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. I shit myself. Let's see here. $11:08. It's tiring. Must be all this pooping. It's good to poop. Okay, tell your mama. All right, here we go. Hold on. All right. When we are 98, we are going to say, it's been 84 years. That'd be awesome to live in 98. Crappy toilet humor. It really makes the conversation go down the drain. Wah, 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 wah. Quincy, I'm gonna go ahead and say at this point, it's been so long, just get rid of all the gift ones. If it's been like a year and they haven't been back, just drop them. You know, it's been, I mean, if someone's not going to show up for a year, you know, no offense, Jeff McNair, you haven't been here in a long time. Love you. Hope you're well. Angelo still has a lot to use that haven't been used. And just always keep Angelo. Angelo has them. You know, but yeah, but just get rid of, you know, I would say like, get rid of Death Adders. He's never going to be back. Get rid of Newman's. Get rid of all the gift ones for Angelo. Angelo can use as many of those as he personally wants to, though. And maybe he can give some out to some people who are you know, who are left, who may want one here and there. Maybe we can use them for giveaways or something like that. But get rid of the gift ones for Angelo, get rid of the Jeff McNair one, get rid of the Alyssa one, get rid of the Death Adder one, get rid of the Newman 5. It's been a long time since they've been here. Yeah, we're gonna shave that down. It's nothing personal. I just haven't seen them in forever, so they're probably not going to come back and use them anyway. Yeah, Patrick, we can do that sometime for sure. But the only thing is like, I have so many screens from people who got them donated who I never use because those people never send. You know, and it's not a big deal. You guys know that, like, whether someone donates or not, I never treat anybody any different. But I don't want a bunch of screens for people who never support. You know, I want the screens. What? Quincy is the Nicolas Cage of the channel. That is a good thing, Quincy. He's being silly. That is more than likely a huge compliment in a joking way. You are an archiver. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, so no offense, I think I'm going to stop doing, for the most part, the gifting of star screens, because unless, I would say, if someone hits 50 for their first time, let's start giving them some of the bonus ones. You know, for someone who hits 50 for the first time in a month, we'll give those, the extra screens from Patrick or the extra screens from Angelo, to people. We'll use those as just house screens to give people, you know, bonus screens for maybe their first 1 or 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? Right. When you wrote "What's that supposed to mean," Chris, it almost looked like you were upset about it, Quincy. Because typically when someone types something like "What's that supposed to mean?" typically they're like, I read that in my head as like you were angry. Did anyone else? Like, no offense to Quincy, but I read that in my head like snarky. Okay, no worries. If you feel they are worthy, please feel free. Patrick, what I'm going to do is I just don't want a bunch of screens. I already... real quick here. It just starts to get... I want the screens that I have for people to be for people who use them. Because check this out. Like, here's my star screen button, okay? First off, here's all my band screens. These are all of my different band screens. And these are just for banning people.
Oh, wow. Is that a mockingbird?
Is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
You know? But then, here's all the star screens. And these are just the 80s star screens. You know, these are the 90s star screens. And we got a screen of those. These are... just the ones based on video games. You know, these are the ones based on anime. You know, these are the ones based on animals. These are the ones based on, you know, like just random shit that I need to probably sort better. These are movies. These are everybody. These are just Adam Nelson screens. These are just Glenn's. These are just Jay's. These are just Mikey Hennica's. These are just Bradley Constantino's. These are just Phil Koufax's. These are Jody Spencer's. And then here's the general screens for everybody, you know. This is just, these are like general screens for like me that were made. And then there's, but also there's some in here for like, you know, like the Wayne's World one, the All Right, the Annie, Are You Okay? People, these are, you know, so yeah, like I have a lot, you know, and it's a lot to manage, you know.
Like it is a lot to manage. So I don't want to be doing a bunch of gifting of screens when I already have so many. And then I have so many screens that I don't even use because someone's like, cool, I got a screen. And then they never come back and they never support, you know? So like, I want the screens to be for people who support moderately, regularly, a little bit, you know? But I think they mean more that way, you know? People are excited to get something, but then they never use it because it wasn't something that they, you know, worked toward to earn for me to play. You know what I mean? A question, A to D, have you heard of Brutal Paw? Yeah, I hate that. No offense. This is not a reflection of you at all. I don't know you at all. I mean, obviously you've been in here a few times, but I think that game sucks. Please don't take that personally, but I just think that game is awful. Is this Contra? It sure is. Welcome in. Paging Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine. Yeah, there's just so many screens. It gets hard to manage, you know. So it's nothing personal. It's not that I don't want to give out screens, but I think they mean more to people, and they're, you know, like when people earn them, you know. Yeah, thanks, Robbie. I just think that game plays awful. Kyle Haley, did I miss a question for you or something? Why the sad face? I didn't miss anything. I read your last comment. Probably got about a half hour, maybe 38 minutes left in the stream. Yes, Contra. Okay, cool. All right, no worries. You're all good. There's a lot of conversation going on. It's understandable, Kyle Haley. I'm just happy you're not sad. That's all that matters. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the family jewels. Hit me in the face with more. Just being silly. But thank you. Well, Kyle, that's why we can't have nice things. Kidding. What's this no death run now? Number 12,000? We'll have to ask Phil on that one. I'm always sad. That's my secret. Like a mopey version of the Hulk. Hey, that can affect you. You know, literally standing in the mirror with your hands on your hips and smiling can raise your, hold on, let's listen to this. Can standing in the mirror and looking at myself with my hands on my hip while smiling actually do something to my brain? Can standing there with my hands on my hip actually help my mental state? Does doing the superhero pose actually help the mental state? It's not reading it, but it says, yes, adopting a superhero pose, a form of power posing, can help your mental state by increasing feelings of self-confidence and reducing stress, according to a significant body of research. While initial claims about direct hormonal changes, testosterone and cholesterol, are now largely disputed, the psychology effects on the mood itself, perception, are widely supported. So literally stand there like this, and it can make you feel better. With your hands, with your fist clenched and your hands on your side, you know, can make you feel better. Isn't that funny? That's cool, but what's confidence?
Confidence is when Phil's mom says yes. Oh, man. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. Get good. I have a hard time with it, too. You're funny. Bill, if I ever get the chance to play Contra again in front of a crowd, I'm not gonna do that. But I think I am going to do, I'm gonna try to get into a convention eventually, Mo GameCon. And I'm going to try to just sit there and stream beating Contra without dying, beating Ninja Turtles, beating Jaws. You know, and I'm going to announce the times I'll be playing them and stuff like that. And also have a game sales table. Yeah. So I'm going to try to get into a convention over the next couple years. And I think the way I'll do it is I would have an HDMI splitter, and I would have a TV facing me and a TV facing out. Stream live at the convention. Probably have 2 cameras set up, one for the people watching and one like we did at X, you know, a long time ago with XPlay. I would do it the exact same way because I know how to hook that shit up. Here we go. No! Oh man, that hurt. That was a rough one. No, so close. I was so close, man. That was stupid. It does look wrong, I agree. Here we go. You're gonna hide it backwards, ADD, at a few screens. It is Dig Dug 2. That was so close. Uh-oh. No! Burger Time is way different. I mean, I can understand what you're saying based on the fact that you're trying to make the floor fall out from under them. In that aspect, I can see what you're saying, whether it's a 2D plane or a top-down view. But in essence of the way they look, they are totally different. Oh, man. No, you son of a bitch! Look. There we go. All right, first one done. Ah. I have an old friend named Doug. He couldn't stand it when we'd bring this up. Sing the Nickelodeon card. I had a friend named Denver as a kid who got into so many fights about Denver, the last dinosaur. Oh man, he got into so many fights with people over that. Try to beat all 72 unique rounds in this game? No. Nope, nope, nope. Too much. Nope. I only care about playing a couple game overs worth, seeing how good I can get, and then skedaddling. Pretty cool that you know there's 72 levels in this game, though. John Denver. If you know someone named Richard, yeah, for sure. No, I get it. I actually had a teacher in 8th grade, and his name was Mr. Holder. You'll never guess what his first name was. Literal name was Richard Holder. Oh yeah, Doug is great. The Disney's Doug sucked. But dude, I'll hunt a nematode with you. Killer tofu. I'm a dick for wanting to hunt nematodes with you? What? Alright, Clancy. The beats were it back in the day. Oh man. You said something somewhat French and it reminded me for some reason. I still can't believe I've never heard of Dig Dug 2 until this stream. The alien's name is actually Timothy Allen Dick, but he dropped it obviously. That's funny. Oh, Dick Holder. Yep. Okay, that's right. I forgot. I have a bad memory sometimes. Just things escape me very quickly. Just made myself 2 hot dogs with Melinda's habanero mustard and sweet relish. Sweet. So you must turd all over the hot dog, huh? Oh shit! Yes. Good memory then, Chris. I used to recall stuff like that too, but I don't do much now these days. If your memory sucks, eat blueberries. Eat blueberries, and also too, the tacos, don't hurt either. Don't help either, but I love tacos. Yeah. Fun with Dick and Jane. I've never seen that movie. Here we go. My long-term memory is scary, but I can't tell you what I had for breakfast. It's getting dark. No, you bastard. Oh, man. Son of a bitch, I thought I'd go through. Yeah, I would not be able to beat all 72 boards in this game, or however many there is. Damn. Good morning. Take me back to the 90s. How are you? Hey, thank you. Dang, that was awesome. Ah! Oh, no! I'm great. Just getting off work now. I'm at Costco getting some bottles and food. Oh, we are going to Costco today. Costco is like a freaking adult playground. I love Costco. Oh my god. Hey, thank you. Holy shit. Keep it going. Do I mind playing some Mike Tyson's Punch Out? You know, I just don't really feel like playing that. I'm sorry. Not right now. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Love it. It all adds up, brother. You're awesome.
Thank you so much. I will play some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out soon, though, Robbie. I can tell you that. I don't have enough time for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out right now. If I play that, I'm gonna want to finish it. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I will be back on twice today, so you have lots of time to catch me. That's so great. Thank you. I do this full time, man. I tell you what, everything that you send goes and turns into poop for a diaper. Oh, for real though. It goes towards things for the show. One thing I'm using towards the show right now is I'm gonna start, I'm gonna make the kitchen look awesome for streams. Oh, that's okay, Robbie. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, don't put any pressure on yourself. Never feel like you have to, but the more you want to, I appreciate it. You know, I'm on every day. Every single day, man. Yes. Appreciate it so much. I always seem to be, you know, gaining new awesome people on the show, which is so great. Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Doesn't seem to be wanting to. I wonder if my controller disconnected. Oh man, always happy to have you here, Kyle Haley. Oh, it is still working. Okay, cool. Oh. Yes, man, I've been doing this full time for 6 years now. Can you believe that? 6 years in January 4th. I'm in my 7th year. Yeah, dude, I'm really close to 10K followers. We'll get there eventually. Check you later. Yeah, I am at 9.9K followers right now. I am so close to being at 10K followers. Last time I hit the barrier of 10K, my reach like got crazy, so hopefully here soon, man. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers, but there was, before I had this page, I had another page, and I was starting to get like 30 to 90 people watching like regularly. Like I would, it was like lots of people talking. You know, it wasn't just a bunch of lurkers. We're starting to get back there though eventually, but you know, one day. Things take time. And hey, dude, thank you so much, Chris Snap, for 500 stars, dude. Oh, snap, it's Chris Snap. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Who's gonna match that shit? Chris Snap with 500 stars.
Snap before work.
Thank you, dude. Who's gonna match that shit with a $5 super chat or a 500 star drop? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, one of my best months during the COVID days, I'm not even kidding you, I made 7,000 one month. Just in donations. It was crazy. That was like, and then the next month I made like 5,800, and then the next month, like 2021 was a crazy year. I think I made like 65K that year just in donations. It was insane. And I saved a lot of it. I still have a lot of it saved, to be honest with you. But I owed a lot of taxes too, of course.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm hoping to so I'm starting to make generally my income now doing this has generally been between like $2,000 and $3,500 every month, which I'm thankful for. I'm a stay-at-home dad. We don't have to pay for daycare, so anything extra that I can bring in is great. You know, Corinne is the breadwinner. She works full-time, but believe it or not, actually, like we typically bring in almost about the same generally, but she does pretty well as a store manager. She gets bonuses every 3 months and stuff like that. Yeah, luckily I do a lot of write-offs, so my income, yeah, anyway, you know, anyway, I have a lot of write-offs throughout the year. Justin Vogel, welcome in, dude. Thank you so much again, Chris Knapp. You rock, dude. But yeah, so so right now, anybody who's watching my who's subscribed to my Facebook page, if you ever see a picture or like a short video, give it a like, give it a comment, because every 100 views I can earn a penny to 5 pennies, and you can eventually make a lot of money. Like there's a creator named Amy Johnson on Facebook who makes like $30,000 a month just off of posting pictures and short videos. Dude, if I was making $20,000 a month, I'd be giving away a $500 to $1,000 cash prize every month just to a random person. If I was just making that off ads. But we'll see. Maybe one day. Who knows, you know? We shall see. But you know what? Even on my lowest months, you know, I still have fun. Told everybody I'm stopping soon. Let's see here. Your phone has been charged. Yes, it's been charging. It is at 76%. What did he say?
Wrong Mario 64. Okay, I'll change it when I go up there.
You need your phone? Okay. Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah, hey, if you do want to, so I'm going to tell you this real quick. So, Justin, shake your phone and first off, take a screenshot, Justin, and then shake your phone, and then it'll give you the option to send a report that there's something broken, and then report to them that your star option is not working. Shaking your phone will give you the option to report something not working correctly. But also, too, keep in mind, Mr. Justin Vogel, there is also YouTube. And, take me back to the 90s. May I ask you a question? Are you purchasing the jewels that you're using, or are you using the ones that you're like getting for free? Because they give them out for free sometimes. I'm just curious. Half and half. Okay, so if I can just, so I am never like gonna be not thankful for how you choose to support, but since you are getting more serious about supporting, I would like to let you know that I only get 50% of the jewels. So when you send those, I only get 50% of those. So if you, and also you have to pay the fee on top and stuff like that. With Super Chats, I get 70% of those. And if you use the option of Facebook Stars, those actually give like the most back. So like, let's just use like $100 as the theoretical. You know, if you send $100 on Facebook, by using this link to purchase stars through a link on Facebook, you can get, if you purchase $100 worth of stars, you get 95 to send. So that's only taking 5%. If you send $100 on YouTube using super chats, I get 70% of that, which is still good because the platform's amazing. But if you send it in jewels, I'm probably only getting about $50 of that. So I just know if you're gonna get more serious about supporting, you know, I don't want your half of your dono to go to the platform. You know what I mean? So just putting that out there for you to know, and you use that information how you want. You support however you choose. Appreciate it either way, no matter what. But yeah, just figured I'd let you know. So super chats, if you're going to continue to watch on the tube, are the best. Gift subs are great too. That must have been you supporting over there. I'm hitting the like button. Man, big thanks again, Chris Knapp. For sure, for sure. So if you want me to get the most out of it, I would say probably use stars or super chats. Uh-oh, you don't see it either? Is anybody else not seeing the star option? I'm not seeing any issues. Is anybody else seeing the star option? I know Chris Knapp saw it because he just sent stars. Okay, so Corinne sees it. Okay, that's my lady. She just sent her stars from her Meta Verify membership, so good. They are working. Okay, cool. You have the stars on PC? Okay, so good. So there you go. Thank you, Corinne. She wants to be... Corinne used to be one of my biggest supporters before she moved in, and... Good. I'm playing a game called Wario. Well... I'm sorry, little buddy. I'm not allowed to have kids on camera, okay? But Mom can show you in the living room. Thank you, Corinne. I know, buddy. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Costco soon and get free samples. No, not... Not right now, buddy. I'm sorry. I'll be done real soon. Yeah, and keep in mind, super chats are great too. And I want to let you know that I'm really, 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 truly super thankful for any way you choose to support. If you choose to do jewels, that's wonderful. But yeah, what, you know... Ugh. Lucas is so sad because taking kids to Costco for lunch. Hey, we buy stuff too. Wario is huge compared to Luigi, you're right. No, you're all good, Patrick. You're all good. I don't ever feel judged by your jokes, Patrick Keller. Oh man, Lucas is so sad because I'm not out there. I probably need to go soon. I need to get this key. Oh, geez. Oh, that's how I was supposed to do it. Gosh darn it, I'm never gonna turn back. Unders. That's all. Oh man. If you could put a shirt on him, he can sit in my lap for a minute. All he wants right now is to sit on my lap. The poor kid's throwing a fit outside the door. Get up and let mom give you a new diaper.
Yeah, sure. Because you want daddy, right? Daddy the coolest. Love daddy.
Because I don't want to watch daddy.
You want to be with daddy.
I'm trying to get him to not be a zombie. Game sucks.
Oh, I've never played Tom and Jerry on Game Boy Color. Well, Corinne, thanks for letting us know that the stars still work. Just some people are having trouble with them right now, unfortunately. Like I said, if you're having trouble with stars, give your phone a shake. Oh. Hey, Michael with the stars, showing us that it works. Thanks, dude.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, man. It's a different game. Oh, I'm not playing Mario right now.
This is called Tom and Jerry.
I want to play Mario.
Well, I'm not playing Mario right now.
I want to play Mario.
Well, but you're not playing right now. You can play on your Switch if you want to.
No.
Hey, are you just having a hard time? It's okay, buddy. Are you not feeling well? Do you feel okay? Do you feel okay? Candy. Say thanks, Mom.
I love you.
Say I love you.
Thanks.
Say I love you.
Boo.
I love you. You so cute. You talk so good now, don't you?
Thank you again, Michael. Appreciate you, buddy.
Here we go!
You can't push select or something like Kirby pop out ability. Oh, you can't. You can or you can't. All right, yeah, this game's stupid. Let's try a different game. Let's see here. 2.5 hours. We'll try one more game, then I'm gonna go and we're gonna get the kids ready. You know, I've never played the Tiny Toon Adventure games on. Let's see what this is like.
I think you play mine again.
All right. Well, you said hi now. Okay, let's go sit by Mama. Okay, I can't have you on screen for too long, okay? You want some soda? You don't have to go to the living room. You can sit on the bed, okay? You just can't be on screen for very long. It's not good. Where would you like to sit?
You want to sit on Mama's chair? You can sit on Mama's chair next to Daddy. You want to do that? Let me clear it up and you can sit next to Daddy.
But you can play Mario.
Well, we're not.
Get you your Switch so you can play Mario.
Yeah, well, you can play Mario on your Switch.
You want me to get your Switch so you can play Mario next to Daddy?
I'm not going to die.
No, it won't.
No.
He's having a hard day.
Version. Want to use my mic? Play Mario on Mommy's Switch.
Okay.
You want to sit in Mommy's chair?
Oh, so this is kind of like Crazy Castle.
Here, Bubby.
Totally a simple little kids game, most definitely. This is just nothing.
Whoa.
Let's see. I think that's what most of these Game Boy Color games were.
It keeps turning.
Yeah, that's
Street Fighter Alpha on the Game Boy Color. Let's see what this is like.
You want to play a game?
All right, this is the last game, and then I'll be back in the afternoon. Hopefully, anybody who's having trouble with Stars Now may not. Hopefully, you don't have trouble then. Justin Vogel, I appreciate that you want to support, though, dude. That's awesome of you. My gosh, look at this. 10 fighters for Game Boy. That's pretty good, man. Ooh. I can actually do one of their moves so far. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, I can do a Hadouken, huh? Impressive. You know what's funny is the Game Boy Street Fighter looks better than this though. But I'd have been happy with this as a kid. Oh, a special. You see that shit? I mean, this is pretty impressive for Game Boy Color, to be honest with you.
Oh, there we go.
Quite impressive, honestly, for what it is. Honestly, really surprised that there's like specials and shit in here. Thank you again so much, Michael.
That was too close. You were almost a
All right.
Jill sandwich.
You're right.
Well, I tell you what, y'all. I just wanted to test some of these Game Boy Color games out for fun. I didn't really know what to play for the last half hour, but I didn't really want to get too involved in anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going here. I'm gonna end on Twitch first. Take it easy on Twitch. Take it easy on YouTube. Thank you so much for the support from Matthew Bernier from Take Me Back to the 90s. Yes, get out of here. Be safe and check you later. I would imagine I'll probably try to come back on around like 3:30 or 4:30. So I'm gonna spend the afternoon with Corinne. We're gonna go to Costco. I might even try to be back on earlier. We'll see. That way I have more evening time. But either way, I will see you guys soon over on YouTube. Thank you for joining Death Star Jedi, Chris Frederick, Take Me Back to the 90s. Let's see here. Who else is there? Whoever else is watching on YouTube, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.